Hey guys, this is Media Gaze, and I'm back playing Minecraft. Now, this is my second video. I want to just showing you guys my test world and some of the stuff I did before I start my Let's Play. So this is my Nether portal I made, and made this little bunker thing for it. So let's go inside, and I'll show you what I did when I went my first trip to the Nether. So here we go. So when I first got here, the first thing I saw was that I was on the edge of a cliff. And I pretty much had nowhere to go. It was pretty weird. So I started to build this little bunker around the portal to keep me safe. Because there was stuff like flying around out here by the lava attacking me. So the first thing I did was try to go this direction, and there was a big open area here, so I had to build this bridge across to this area. And then over here was a giant open area, but there was really nothing down here. I looked around down there, but I didn't really see any glowstone or anything down there. Now, I wasn't, like I said in the other video, I wasn't really sure what you could get in the Nether other than glowstone, but there's a ton of this redstone, and it's actually pretty cool. I like the redstone because it's very distinct on in the other world, so you can use it for like for markers. So I started using it later on to mark stuff, and that worked really good. And there's like a ton of it, as you can see. The only problem with it is that it really eats up your pickaxes. So you have to have a lot of iron so you can make a lot of pickaxes to do stuff down here. So then I decided to check out this side, and there was a huge cliff here, so I had to dig all this kind of out. And then I actually found like a cave system back here, but there was really nothing in it. So I don't really know how caves work in the Nether, but there didn't seem to be much there. So I built all this stuff later on. I built this wall because those flying monsters kept attacking me. So eventually I started working my way down here, and I built this observation deck eventually. And somehow they still spawn on it, which is kind of funny. Get over here. And usually when you go up there, or when I was coming down here, they'd always be attacking me. So eventually I built this wall. So I wanted to get to this other side because I saw there's some glowstone on the other side of this mountain. But as you can see, there's this lava waterfall right here, and I couldn't really get around it. So I came down here and I dug this tunnel out. Now when I first dug it, it was only 2 squares, so I dug straight this way like this, and it got pretty claustrophobic after a while. You're like deep in this mountain. So I kind of just judged the distance of how far it would be to get past that mountain of lava. And this seemed pretty good right here. So I turned here. And then I made a little bunker entrance here, and here we go on the other side of the mountain, and there's a big chamber here, and a lot of these monsters spawn down here. So it's really actually a good place for food. If you want to stock up on some food, you can come down here and kill a lot of these guys, and it's pretty cool. So what I started to do was try to get this glowstone over here, but it seemed like every time I try to get down here and do something that I get attacked from the sky, from that flying, I think it's called race or whatever. I'm not sure what they're called yet. But there was some glowstone up here, right there. So eventually I made a little thing and I worked my way up and got to that. And for anyone who doesn't know how to do that, I'm sure everyone does, but a good way to do it is use granite, and then you build a block underneath you. This is basic Minecraft for most of you, I'm sure. And then you can go up here, and it takes you right to the roof, and you can dig around up here, and you can even make a platform. That's something I started to do, was if you're really careful, you can, well, not with this block, but with a real block, you can do that, and then you can make a little platform up here, and you can walk around and do stuff if you want to be more fancy. And then the easy way down with the shovel, and then takes you to the bottom, and that's really easy. And what's great is you can collect all your materials after you do that, and so you don't really lose anything when you do that. So over here, there's also a chamber back that way around this little hill, and there's more glowstone over there that I could get if I wanted. But this is, like I said, this is just my test world, and I want to do most of my stuff in my Let's Play with you guys. I just wanted to, you know, kind of explore and not be a total noob when I did my Let's Play. Which I still, like I said before, there's still a lot I don't know, and hopefully with you guys I can learn a lot, and that'll be fun. So let's head back to the main house, and I'll show you some of the other stuff I built. And I love the new sprint. That works really good. Luckily I've never had to not have it, because I just got this a week ago. But it makes it pretty handy, and you save some time, I'm sure. And I also built this bunker here, because every time I would run up the stairs, those dudes would attack me, and for some reason they're not attacking me right now. But that was another fun thing I would do, is I would come up here on the top of this deck. Yeah, and this is really strange, because usually they would always attack me every time I come down here. And I know I'm on hard still, so I don't know why they're not. And you can see they would just blast the heck out of this area, and it would be kind of nice. So I can actually get a lot of free materials that way. You just sit here and dodge them, and with the new block ability, you can just block their attacks. But of course, they're not going to attack me when I'm showing you guys my thing. So let's go back up here. And then I kept some materials here. I had see some of the stuff I've collected, and then some dirt and gravel. I like to keep stuff here because I would get killed. Sometimes those pig guys will surprise you, and you need to go get your stuff again. That's a pretty cool little nether. Hopefully the nether in my Let's Play world will be better. I don't really like this one. It's kind of weird. Just go back. Okay, so we'll go back upstairs, and this Did I show you my room? Oh, I'll show you my room. It's just really small here. And I just got some of the cooler stuff I found. Once I found some diamonds down in that obsidian room, I made my diamond pickaxe so I could get that, which took forever to mine. There's my obsidian. See, I got 54 obsidian just from that one area. That was pretty cool. And I have all these saddles. I have no idea what these saddles are for. And it's like in this game you can't really sell items, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with them. They're probably pointless. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, I'm sure. And these are a couple ender pearls. And I did get a record, but it's kind of a weird one. The stone sword. I actually threw away a lot of my... That's when I first made... I made some wood stuff, and then I made stone. And eventually, once you get some iron going, you really don't need that anymore. This is empty. I didn't even really use that yet. But that's where I would sleep. And I'll show you some of my other items I had from what I've been collecting. A lot of redstone from all that mining that tunnel and everything. And then this is my stuff I would take when I would go traveling. I have my clock and my compass and my bed, which some people don't know that you can do a bed when you're traveling, and your compass will not point to that bed. It'll point back to your original spawn point. So that makes it pretty nice, and you can always get back to your original area. Then I have my wood here, and I was making stone bricks and some sand I've collected, and of course I made a ton of torches. You guys know I love to waste torches. And then I've got my moss stone from around my monster spawners that I found, and my iron, and I made a ton of these weapons and stuff, so I'd always have it. So that's my main storage room, but this was my first storage room, and I actually have a lot in this one. This is where I keep my bluestone and my redstone and my pumpkins and gold. And I have a ton of flint, and I have some gunpowder, so I could probably make TNT. I got some diamonds, and I got all these plants, so if I ever wanted to make a garden, I was going to do that. But this all I did this pretty fast. I mean, this was only the first week I played, and I collected a lot of stuff. But I really didn't want to get too far into this world. This was all just me kind of testing out how to do stuff and how to craft stuff. I wanted to figure out a lot of it on my own, because that's kind of the fun of a new game, is figuring stuff out. So a lot of that crafting I kind of figured out on my own. Anything I really couldn't figure out, I had to look it up. This is the other way out. Well, we can go out this way. Spider. So I made a little creeper, or not creeper, but a monster pit here to catch monsters in. If they, you know, attack me during the night or whatever. I'm sure I'm gonna find a better trap later on. I'll figure some kind of cool trap out for them. So this was, like I said, the kind of my back way into my house, because this led to another cave exit. So I just built around it so I'd have another way in. And this was my kind of weird project I was doing. I was trying to figure out a way to make a bridge. So I kind of made this bridge across this water just for fun, because there's a desert on the other side. And I have it on low. I have it on low setting right now, so you can't see that. But there's a desert on the other side. So across here, let's run across. Run. This actually works great, because when you're traveling at night, you can, the monsters are all down there, and with torches up here, I put a lot of torches. I really didn't need this many, but it kind of looked cool from a distance, so I left them. And a lot of the monsters would be down there, and you could totally avoid them. And then if you ever died over here, you could just run back really easily.